Having a little bit of difficulty here with this camera for some reason today. Well, give me a second as we get set. Oh, I'm not that smart. I didn't bring my chat up. Like I said, give me a minute as we get set here. I didn't mean to go live, but I hit the button as I was setting up the camera. So we're live. So, un momento, por favor. Need a little bit more room. We need some dice. Some pitchers hitting cards. And other than that, we just need to go to the channel and see what things look like. So, happy bank holiday, everybody. Welcome to JC Sports Replays. My name is Joe, if you don't know, and this is a 1960 Strat-O-Matic baseball replay. Been having a little bit of trouble getting consistent lately. Just a lot going on. Kind of busy. But here we are. There we go. That's actually not too bad. We could pull the camera over this way a bit. I think that would be a better. And now it's all screwed up. There we go. We're getting centered. We're getting centered, man. Getting things like centered, bro. Move over to stack of loose leaf. The preferred Strat-O-Matic scoring system of the JC Sports Replays channel. You can get 500 packs of loose leaf on Amazon for pretty damn cheap. $4 or something. And it's good quality loose leaf. It's college ruled. It's a little extra wide. It's actually wider than most loose leaf you could buy at like a store. And I like that about it. So here we go. We got the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Indians in Cleveland. It's a bad day for baseball. 2-2 on the singles, 4-9 on the homers, and on the mound for Cleveland is going to be Jim Perry. Perry in real life 1960, 18-10 with a 3.62 ERA and 36 starts. He'll be taking on, it's the wife making food for the week in the background. We're both off today, which is nice. Let me open a bottle of water. And folks forewarned is forearmed. I have puppies here and they may bark. So I apologize in advance for your possible eardrum damage. So the Tigers are going to send down a lineup that looks like this. At third base leading off, Eddie Yost. Ozzie Virgil will play second and bat second. Charlie Maxwell, pardon me, will play left field and bat third. Al Kaline is in center, batting cleanup. Rocky Colavito in right, batting fifth. Steve Bilko playing first and batting sixth. Chico Fernandez playing short and batting seventh. Lou Berube, or Berberet? I keep saying this guy's name wrong, I think. Berberet? Berberet. We're going to go Berberet, or Berberet. Catching and batting eighth, and Don Mossy will be batting ninth. So, without further ado, let's play some baseball. It is Eddie Yost leading things off against Jim Perry. Righty on righty. How about a 6-6? Double 1 to 7 single. That's a base hit for Yost. Yanks it into left, and he's on at first. 13, he's an 11. They won't hold him. No, we're just going to do that. I like it better this way for the stream. So you can see what you're focused on. I don't like having 3 cards displaying. So here's Ozzie Virgil. Virgil playing second today. The pitch from Perry to Virgil. How about a 1-7? Fly ball to center. Pearsall is there and makes the play for the first out. It's going to bring up Charlie Maxwell. Maxwell in left field, bats left. Yost on first, not straying too far. How about a 4-8 against the left-hander and a base on balls to Maxwell. We'll make it first and second with 1 out. It's going to bring up future Hall of Famer Al Kaline. center fielder here. That's right. That's a 6-10. Grounder third base X. That's going to be a chance for Phillips. Phillips is a 2E24, so 20 on a 2 is a G1. And 16 on the 24 is nothing. So that is going to be a 5-4-3 inning-ending double play. So nothing doing for Detroit, one left after a half an inning. Cleveland to bat. Here's Mossy. Mossy on the mound. In real life, 1960. 9-8 at 3.47 in 22 starts. He will face a lineup that looks like this. At second baseman, leading off, Johnny Temple. Jim Pearsall will play center and bat second. In right field, batting third, Walt Bond. Playing left field and batting cleanup, Tito Francona. Vic Power will play first and bat fifth. John Romano, the catcher, bats sixth. Woody Held at shortstop, batting seventh. Bubba Phillips at third, batting eighth. And the pitcher, Perry, of course, batting ninth. So here's Temple. That's a 2-8 against the left-hander. The chopper back to Mossy. He gloves it and tosses to first to retire Temple, one away. Here's Pearsall. 3-5, left-handed base hit up the middle for Jimmy. And he's a 19, that's a 16. He'd be a 14 with the hold. And he's going to try to get a lead, 5 or 6 for the lead for Pearsall. That's a 6. But the 1 means something. The 1 means, shoot, brain no work. 1 means he might be picked off, right? Yes. So we have to check his second steal success rating, 13. He dives back as the throw comes over, and he's not back in time. No, he's not. He's picked off. Pearsall. A nice move by Mossy gets Pearsall at first for the second out. So the runner is erased, and now with 2 outs, it's Walt Bond. Bond bats left, plays right, waits for the pitch. It's a 4-10 grounder down the first base. Bilko gloves it and beats Bond to the bag for the third out. So through 1, we have no score. A little nasally today. My allergies are bothering me, so I apologize. Here's Colavito. Rocky will lead things off. 2-5, right-handed. Grounded down to third. It is Phillips. Over to Power. 1 away. Here's Bilko. How about a 6-6 right-handed? Double 1 to 7 single. A base hit for... Sorry. Got confused. A base hit for Bilko. And he's on at first. No hold necessary. He is like an anchor at first. He's holding first base down to the ground. Here's Fernandez. Chico waits for the pitch from the right side. It's a 1-10. Fly ball to left. Francona has room and makes the play. 2 down. And that'll bring up Lou Berberet. Runner on first, 2 down. 4-4, lefty. Catcher's card X. That's a test for Romano, who is a 4E4. 6 on a catcher. 4 is a PP. Fastball pop out. And 13 on an E4 is nothing. So we have to actually test the wild pitch rating of Perry to see if a pass ball occurs, only on a 1 or a 2. Otherwise, it's a pop out to Romano to end the inning. It's a weird rule, ain't it? Hope I'm doing it right, but that's how I'm doing it. So let's move on. Here's Mossy to Francona. Leading things off bottom of the second. It's a 4-6. Strikes him out. Francona retired on 3 pitches, and here's Power. Mossy delivers a 1-8. Grounded to short. Fernandez over to Bilko, 6-3 for the second out. Catcher Romano, he's got power. 1-8. Single one to 16, liner to second. This one's hit toward the second baseman, Virgil, and he snares it. A leaping catch by Virgil, and he brings it in. So a 1-2-3 inning for Mossy. We'll head to the third. No score. And it'll be Mossy leading things off. Mossy, if you're wondering, weak power, bats left. 3-3, doesn't matter. Here, pops it up on the infield. No problem for Held as he holds on for the first out. Here's Yost, the bread maker. 4-10. Fly ball to center X. Pearsall a 1-E4. Got a jumper, but it's flat. Pearsall a 1-E4 in center. That is a 4-8. F2. Nothing doing. Pearsall tracks this one down. And Yost is retired for the second out. Here's Virgil. 0 for 1 so far today. 5-7 right-handed. Shortstop. Held has it and fires to first to retire Virgil. A 1-2-3 this inning for Perry. Still no score. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Woody Held due up for the first time today. How about a 3-10 against the left-hander? Ballpark single. Not a good chance. 1-2 only, and Held lines it to short for the first out, one away. We'll bring up the third baseman, Phillips. His first at bat of the day. How about a 6-6 left-handed, righty. Grounded short. Fernandez to Bilko for the second out. A 4 switch hitter, so he'll be batting right, Mr. Perry. The pitch to Perry, it's a 5-9. Right-handed grounder, short X. Fernandez, a 3-E44. 15 on the 3 is a G1. A 13 on the E44 shortstop. E1, he boots it. And he'll have to eat it. Perry's on at first with the E6. So Perry's on. We know his running's a 1-14, but no extra steal chance. So 2 down. Here is Johnny Temple. 4-4 right-handed. Fly ball center field X. K-line is a 1-E6. A little bit better. How about a 10-13? That's an F2. And no errors. So K-line runs it down. And Temple is retired for the third out. Through 3, still no score. We head to the fourth. It'll be Maxwell, K-line, and Colavito against Perry. Here's Maxwell, walked his first time up. 5-12 lefty pitcher X, 2-E11. 17-13. 17 on the 2's a G1. 13 on E11. Nothing. So grounder. Maxwell grounds back to Perry, who fires to first to retire Mr. Maxwell. One away. Here's K-line, grounded into a double play his first time up. 6-10, righty, third base X. Boy, lots of X chances right now. Phillips, 2-E24. How about a 10-8 G1 and no error. Phillips makes the play. There's 2 away. 5-3 to retire K-line for the second out. And here's Colavito. 2-8. Grounded down to third this time. It's Phillips again with a strong throw across the diamond, and the inning is over. A 1-2-3 inning for Perry. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Cleveland looking to get on the board. No score for either team. Well, here's Mossy. The pitch to Pearsall, who's 1 for 1. 6-5, right-handed, strikes him out. Here's Bond. He's 0 for 1. 3-5 against the lefty, and he's plunked. That ball just kept trailing in, and Bond is on it first. That'll be an 18-15. He's a 13 being held. We'll go for a lead. What the hell? He needs a 4 or a 6. That's an 8. No good. So Bond is held close with a toss over by Mossy, and it'll be Francona coming up. Tito, 1-6 against the left-hander. Base on balls. So a hit by pitch and a base on balls. And now it's first and second with 1 out for Vic Power. Power grounded out his first time up. How about a 6-5 right-hander? Strikes him out. Power down on strikes for the second out. So now it's first and second for Romano. 12 on the die, doesn't matter. How about a 2-6 against the lefty? Line drive, but right at Fernandez, who snares it. He barely had to move, and that is the 4th. We'll head to the 5th. Neither team seems interested in scoring thus far. A little sip of water. And here we go. It's Bilko, Fernandez, and Berberet. How about a 2-8? 2-12. Where did I get 8? Oh, I added the wrong dice. A 2-12 right-hander. Grounder to third. Phillips is there. Again, third time in a row for him. With a half-inning break in between. And it's 1 down. Here's Chico Fernandez, who flew out to left his first time up. 5-7 right-hander. This is grounded to short. Held is there. And Power has it at first for the second out. Here's Berberet. 5-6 lefty. Triple 1 single. Going to be a base hit for Berberet. A 2-out single. And that'll bring up Mossy. Yep, he's a 220. No hold, obviously, but let's see if we can roll that too. We cannot. So Berberet stays close. And here is Mossy batting left. No, don't you dare, you son of a bitch. Ugh. Well, it makes me get up every once in a while. Nothing wrong with that. Come on back. Make sure we're settled into the right. Oh, a little more. Okay. The pitch to Mossy is a 4-4. He bats left, as I said. Catcher's card X. Berberet is a 4-3. How about a 5-11? PP. Nothing doing. So once again, we're going to test the wild pitch of Perry for a pass ball possibility. Nothing doing. So he pops out, does Mossy. And that'll end the inning. No score for Detroit. Cleveland to bat. A 0-0 ball game after 4.5. Held, Phillips, and Perry do up. Here's Held. 1-9 left-hander strikes him out. Both pitchers pitching efficiently thus far. Here's Phillips, 0 for 1. 3-6. Grounder down to third. Yost is there, makes the strong throw, and Phillips is retired for the second out. And here comes Perry. Switch hitter batting right. 3-8. Single 1-16 or a liner to short. Hit hard towards the shortstop, and it's through for a base hit for Perry. So Perry on at first with 2 down. And here's Temple. That is a possible pass ball. Berberet is a 1-3. No pass ball, so we'll re-roll. It's a 4-12 right-handed. Ballpark homer chance. Well, he's weak. In any case, he still gets to roll on the ballpark homer. 1-9 for a single. Otherwise, it is a base hit for Temple. So Perry over to third. It's first and third now. They will hold Temple. First and third, 2 down. And here's Pearsall. Indians threatening. It's a 2-6 against the lefty. Triple 1-5 single. That's going to get a run home at the very least. A base hit for Pearsall. Perry scores the first run of the game. Temple scampers over to third. He'll stop there. And Pearsall's on at first with an RBI single 2-out clutch hit for Pearsall. Not really clutch in the Strat sense, just clutch in the fact that there were 2 outs and he came through. That'll bring up Walt Bond with first and third. Pearsall being held. 6-7 now. Left-hander strikes him out. He gets out of the inning, but not till the damage is done, and it's 1-0 Cleveland after 5. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. It's nice to have a Monday off. Doesn't happen very often for me. Bit of a long weekend. We've had a busy one. Had an annual work picnic, then a birthday party, then a little road trip yesterday, and now we're just chilling out. Well, here's Yost. He'll lead things off. He's 1 for 2. 6-10, right-hander, third base, X. That's Phillips again. 2 E24s, Phillips. 6-9. That's a G2. And an E1. Phillips boots it, and Yost will be on at first with nobody out. Pardon me. E5. Here's a 13-11. No hold on Yost. Here's Virgil. Having a 6-7 right-handed. Second base X. 3 E23 for Temple. X chance for Temple. Having an 18. Brain doesn't work. 18-9. G1. Nothing doing. That's going to be a 4-6-3 double play to erase the runner Yost who reached on an error. So 2 down quickly here. And it's Maxwell coming up. Charlie's 0 for 1 with a walk. 5-6 lefty, 1-1 single. Maxwell with a base hit. His second of the day. He'll try to get a lead. He needs 2. Nope. Pardon me. And then that'll bring up K-line with runner on first, 2 down. 6-8 right-hander pops it up on the infield. Phillips is there. And K-line is retired to end the 6th. Go to the bottom of the 6th. Cleveland holding on to a 1-0 lead, looking to extend. Here's Francona. Tito's 0 for 1. How about a 3-11? Left-hander chopper back to the mound. Mossy to first. Francona retired, 1 away. Here's Power 0 for 2. 1-6 lofted to center. There's K-line, and that's the second out. Here's Romano. Sometimes I just like to get these in, folks. 2-9. Shortstop. Ground ball, and that's the inning. So a 1-2-3 there for Mossy. He keeps the score right where it is, 1-0. We'll head to the 7th. It's Colavito to lead off, followed by Bilko and Fernandez. Rocky's 0 for 2. 2 grounders to Phillips at third. 3-3 against the righty. Strikes him. Dogs barking for no apparent reason. Hey. Un momento, por favor. Midge. Midge. Brrr. Bananas. Hope you guys like dogs. Oscar, outside.
Go.
Oh, he stole the cookie.
Of course. He was waiting for his opportunity.
He stole the cookie. Well, here's Belko with 1 down. Dog interruptus. 3-6. Grounded to Phillips at third. He's been busy today. That's the second out. Here's Fernandez. How about a 46 right-handed? Fly ball to center. No problem for Pearsall. Another 1-2-3 for Perry. He keeps setting them down. He's allowed only 2 hits on the day thus far. And we're through 6.5. Time for the 7th inning stretch. Which just means I'll take a sip of water before we continue. Well, it's going to be held. Held, Phillips and Perry due up. 1-0 lead for the Indians. 6-8. A base hit left field. Held is on with a leadoff single. He will not be held, even though he really is held. It's very confusing. like an Abbott and Costello skit done badly. Here's Phillips, 2 ground balls today. They'd like another one here with Detroit. Mossy trying to keep the ball low. It's a 3-10. And he keeps it low, all right. Hits him right in the foot. He plunks him. It says hit by pitch but injury, but we're playing as played. As best we can with the cards Strat has available. Hey! You Jay! What were we doing? And that's going to be Perry due up. Perry is a pretty good bunter. He's a B bunter. He's going to try to get him over. First and second. Corners will be in for this, so it makes him a C. Let's see what happens. Perry will lay down the bunt. 4-5. 4 means the first baseman will field it, and a 5 means successful sacrifice. So Perry gets the bunt down, fielded by Bilko, who has to toss to Virgil covering second. And he moves the runners over. So now it's second and third with 1 down. And here's Johnny Temple. And the way things are going, they're playing the infield in. Temple's 1 for 3. Try to cut off an additional run here. 1-12. Line drive, but right at the first baseman, Bilko, and that's the second out. Now they can relax a little. They just need any out to get out of the inning. So second and third, Pearsall due up. He's got 2 hits today, though. The pitch from Mossy. It's a 6-8 right-hander. Base hit! Base hit to the left. Pearsall pulls it through the hole. Held will score. Phillips around third. Will he go? Let's find out. He's a 1-14. Was he being held? No, he couldn't be held. He was at second with a guy on third in front of him. So he's a 1-15. There's 2 outs. Makes him a 1-17. And that single by Pearsall was to left field, I believe. Yep. They're going to let him score, and they're going to hold Pearsall at second. What are you going to do? It's 1-18 chance. So a 2-run single for Pearsall here in the 7th. Mossy's fatigue is an 8, but this will be his last inning because he's due to bat, and now they need 3 runs. Well, Pearsall's on. The dogs are going crazy outside. It's a wild, wild game. What's happening? It's a wild game. The dogs are losing their minds. You'd think the Browns fans are here in the Indian Stadium, in Municipal Stadium. That's what's happening. Who let the dogs out? My wife did. You can still hear him, though. Well, here's Pearsall, like I said, being held. He's a 19. Be a 16-14. Yeah, he'll go for a lead. What the hell? With 2 outs, well, why not? Try to get in scoring position with a lead. And he does. He'll be a 1-14. Wait, what's that 2 mean? Oh, I forget. It doesn't come up often enough. Roll the 2 on the 20. Possible balk. So he's not going to get a lead, that's for sure. Right. It's either a pickoff or a balk when you're trying to get the lead. Need more coffee. We had 1 iced coffee this morning. So there is no balk, but Pearsall is held close. Mossy with a good move. So Pearsall on first, 2 outs. Here's Bond. 2 runs already in. It's a 4-6. Walt Bond strikes him out. So Mossy comes back and gets out of the inning, but the damage is definitely done here in the 7th. 2 more for Cleveland. And that's going to be it for Mossy because he's due to bat second. A little bit of card management, if you'll pardon me. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a pretty good morning. This is my 2nd game of the day, first one on stream. And if you want to hang out after, we may just set up the next game in slow motion style and play it through, so why not? All right, so it is 3-0 after 7. Perry is coming out. He's got a shutout going, and he'd like to keep it there. Barabet is due up, followed by Mossy, but he's out of the game. So let's see who they're going to bring in on deck. With the right-handed Perry up there, probably going to be Neil Chrisley. Oh, it could be Cash. Yeah, what am I, crazy? It's going to be Cash. Norm Cash will be coming out on deck. So the catcher Barabet is due up against the righty Perry. 5-12, right-hander hits him. He plunks him. And Barabet doesn't like that. He gives Perry a hard stare. But now, he's on first base for Norm Cash. Cash coming in to pinch hit. The youngster. It's a 4. Now, oh, wild pitch possible. Hold on. 1-2. Nope, no wild pitch for Perry. The pitch to Cash is a 5-7. Grounder to second. Taken there by Temple. He flips to Held at short. And the relay to Power. It's a 4-6-3. Double play. Nice pitch by Perry. Got Cash to ground into the tailor-made double play. So that erases the runner, and now there's 2 outs for Yost. Yost 1 for 3. 4-8, right-handed, base on balls for Yost. He's famous for that. So Eddie's on. He will not be held. And that'll bring up Ozzie Virgil. Jumpy dice. What in my lap? How about a 6-3, right-handed? Ballpark single. It's only on a 1-2, and not this time. A line drive to the shortstop. Nabbed by Held, and that's the inning. So nothing doing in the 8th for Detroit. They only have one more chance. They trail by 3. The Indians will try to get some insurance coming up. And Detroit will need a new pitcher. Cash will be out of the game. And who will the Tigers bring in to try to keep things close? We got a few options. Yeah, they're going to go to Dave Sisler. Sisler will come in. P2E18. Sisler. And he's a 4 relief, a long reliever if they need him. And they'd like to need him. They'd hope to tie it up in the 9th and extend this one, if they don't take the lead, that is. But here's Francona. Tito's 0 for 2 with a walk. With a 2-7 against the right-hander. A base hit to right field. And hey, I didn't recalculate. It's a 0. Pardon me. 0-0. So the Tigers hold as a 0 now. Francona 16, but he needs a 3. And he'll try for it. Nope. No lead for Francona. Here's Vic Power. Power's 0 for 3. 3-6 against the right-hander. Not anymore, he's not. Double 1, single 2 to 20. That is an 11 for a base hit for Power. So quickly here, it's 1st and 3rd with nobody out. And they're going to play the corners in. Try to cut off the run at home, but still keep the double play intact. Here's Romano. 1-8. Never mind, doesn't matter. Line drive, base hit up the middle. And now it's 4-0. And Sisler not looking good. 1st and 2nd now with 1 out. Here's Woody Held. Held a dangerous hitter. A lot of power for a shortstop. A lot of power for anybody, really. Double 1-2 single. Things not going the way Sisler wanted. That's a 2-base hit. And another run will score. And now it's 2nd and 3rd with nobody out for Bubba Phillips. 6-7. Grounder to short. The run will score. And 3 runs are in. On the RBI ground out by Phillips, it's now 6-0. And this one's going away. Jim Perry to bat. Switch hitter, batting left-handed this time for the first time today. 4-9. And Perry lays off. That's a base on balls. 1st and 3rd with just 1 out. 3 runs already in. The Tigers will have their work cut out for them. It's a 5-11. Ground ball second base B. That's going to be a 4-6 to retire Perry. The run will again score. 4 runs in. A fielder's choice is how Temple reaches. It's a 16. They'll hold him 14. He's not going to try to steal right here. And here's Pearsall. It is 7-0 suddenly. 4-11. Grounder down to 3rd. Yost is there, the strong throw, and the side is retired at last. But 4 runs They started off the inning with 4 straight hits against Sisler, who maybe needed a little bit more time to warm up. And it is now 7-0. We head to the top of the ninth. Detroit's last chance. And Perry comes out, having allowed just 2 hits today. 3 hits, pardon me. Looking for the complete game. And it's going to be the heart of the order. Maxwell, Kaline, and Colavito. Here's Charlie Maxwell. 3-6 right-hander. Home run 1-15 triple. Well, this one's not over yet. That one's gone for Maxwell. Leadoff homer. The first run allowed by Perry all day, and there goes the shutout. 7-1. Here's Kaline. How about a 5-6 right-hander? Triple 1-4 single. Uh-oh, Perry might be tired. Here's a base hit for Kaline. They'll hold him on, but he's not going far. Here's Colavito. 6-7. Second base X. Is he holding him? Yes, he is. So he'll have a range reduction of 1. Makes Temple a 4E23 at second. 4E23. How about a 6 on the 4? That's a single 1. Boy, oh boy, that's probably it for Perry. 10. A base hit. And that is it for Perry. Kaline will stop at second. And they are trying to rally here. Perry will take the rest of the day off and hand it over to the bullpen. The Tigers finally coming alive here in the ninth. Maybe Perry just getting a little tired. Let's see who they're going to bring out to try to close things out. I think it's going to be Klipstein. Klipstein in for the save. Well, it's not a save. In to try to shut the door. RP2E 20. 3 fatigue. So it's first and second, nobody out. And here is Steve Bilko. How about a 1-11 against the righty? Grounded to first. That'll move the runners. Fielded by Power. He flips to Klipstein covering, and there's 1 away. Second and third now with 1 out for Chico Fernandez. How about a 2-5 righty? Base hit to right field. He goes the opposite way, does Fernandez. A run will score. They'll hold Colavito at third. An RBI single for Fernandez. Now it's 7-2 with 1 out. And here's Berbe, or Berberet. I can't say this guy's name. I got to look it up. Not right now, though. Berberet 1 for 2 on the day. How about a 3-5? That's going to be trouble. That's grounded to first. Power is there. Fires to held at short. And back to Power, the 3-6-3. Game-ending double play. So Detroit makes it a little interesting. They score 2 in the ninth, but they never get close, and they lose this one by a score of 7-2 to the Tribe. The win is going to go to Perry. Mossy will take the loss. And it was closer than it looked, folks. It only got away at the very end there. So Cleveland will notch the win. And Detroit will take the rest of the day to contemplate their failure. Let me get my cards in order here. No relievers used. We've got, the Tigers have a Washington player. That's all. Tom Morgan, who will be going to Washington later in the season. Make sure I don't have any pitchers hitting cards stuck in there. The Tigers go down today. And Bunning will be on the mound for them next. That's good news, isn't it? You would think. Did I forget to? I did. Hold on. My card management sucks today. Got to put Sisler on the team, guys. Even if he did blow it up there. He stunk it up, man. A quick little game this morning. Here's Clipstein. He's where he's supposed to be. Card management is so crucial to the successful continuation and completion of a replay. Let's do some quick stats. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Perry had actually given up 4 hits to that point. 5, 6, 7. Perry ended up giving up 7 hits. Detroit has 8 hits in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hits for the Indians. Looking for errors. There's 1. 1 error for Cleveland. There's 1 error for Detroit. And 1 error for the Tigers. So 2, 8, and 1 for Detroit. And 7, 10, and 1 for the Cleveland Indians, who come away in victory. Again, Mossy with the loss, Perry with the win. That's our game, folks. Thanks for joining me at JC Sports Replays. My name is Joe. This was fun. We'll see you soon for another one. That's not where I go to stop the stream. Cut it out. Why won't you just let me do what I want to do? Ugh. See you soon.